Hey, what's up everyone? Fit Fanboy here, just giving you my initial review of the newly released Pokemon Go. It was released yesterday, the 6th of July. I immediately downloaded it and went out and started catching myself some Pokemon. I heard some pretty funny stories too that my friends were doing it as well. And I just wanted to give you my initial thoughts of the beta version. So, I'm loving it. I actually played Pokemon growing up when I was a kid. I only played with the original 150. I guess there's something around 700 now, so that'll be pretty exciting if I get to expand and see if I can catch more than that initial 150. However, if it is just the original 150, I'd be more than happy with that. So, my thoughts on it so far, it's cool, it's very stylish, it looks really awesome. The opening screen actually gives you a quick warning that says, please pay attention to your surroundings, make sure to be, mindful of those things. It has a little character icon avatar, walking on a giant Gyarados popping out of the water, and the person's still just looking at the phone, so it was kind of funny, made me laugh a little bit. What else did I love about it? So when you first boot it up, you have kind of this, like I said, I'm going to be a little bit dated. I played just the original blue and red versions of Pokemon, and then later the leaf green and fire red ones. But you have this kind of Professor Oakish character pop up, and he talks to you for a little bit about, the wild world of Pokemon and going out and catching Pokemon and stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. Brought back some good childhood memories. And then you get started creating your character. You can stylize their skin tone, obviously their gender, their skin tone, their hair, their hat slash visor, their shirt, their pants, their shoes, and their backpack. So it was pretty cool getting stylized, all that kind of stuff. You initially start off with 3 options each. The hair colors, I think you can, I think you have around like 5 or 6 or something like that. But as far as clothing, you have like 3 items that you can just rotate through. And then after that, it starts off pretty much how the original blue and red versions start off, where you kind of go through a trial run of how to catch Pokemon and stuff like that. And so basically what they do is it boots it up automatically, it turns on your camera automatically for you. After you select which Pokemon you want to look for, there'll be a Bulbasaur, a Squirtle, and a Charmander on screen. So you kind of look around for a minute, boots up your camera, you can look around, and then you'll see them on screen, and there's a Pokeball at the bottom of your screen, and you actually have to flick it to throw it at the Pokemon. If it hits them, then it goes into the whole Pokemon capture animation, sucks up the Pokemon, and it works out really well. So you catch your first Pokemon. And then, from there he gives you a little bit more instruction on getting out there in the wild world of Pokemon and exploring and stuff like that. So just initially last night, I only played for a little while on my way home. So I caught my first Bulbasaur, and then I drove home, and I had it on as I was driving, so I had the location on, and I was driving home. I just had it, don't worry, I wasn't texting and driving, I wasn't playing while driving. I just had it in the passenger seat, and I would just make sure that it stayed on, because it just tracked where you're going and accumulated points. The great thing about it is that it has a bunch of little location points along your map that you can click on, that are like little local areas of little points of interest that even I'm a local to my neighborhood. I'm born and raised there, and yet there are still a few little places that would pop up, kind of little hidden nooks and crannies that I thought, oh, that's kind of a cool little spot. I didn't know that was there, or I saw some stuff that I did recognize and thought, yeah, that is a really neat place. I'm glad that they included that. And it was just fun stuff. I would assume that they're working with Google Maps on that kind of stuff. And you click those points of interest, and it'll bring up a little screen and show you a display and a picture, and then you can leave a Pokemon module there, which I have not tried out yet, but I probably will. I haven't spent the few dollars to get yourself some coins yet, but I'll probably do that eventually. More on that later. So last night I was going home, and at the bottom of your screen there's actually a little indicator that you can click, and it brings up a list of Pokemon and their tracks that are near your area. So last night I did that, and I found myself walking around my, the front of my house and then onto my neighbor's lawn a little bit. And I was able to catch myself an Eevee, which was kind of fun. Eevee is one of my favorite Pokemon. And then just this morning I woke up and I was going to the bathroom and I was brushing my teeth and I had Pokemon on. And one of the indicators of the Pokemon that was in my area was a Sheldon, or a Shelder, I think is what it was called. So I actually just turned it on as I was brushing my teeth. I turned on the Pokemon capture screen. As I turned around as I was brushing my teeth this morning, sure enough, there it was. So I was able to, hold it, flick, and catch myself a Shelder. So that was kind of fun. You have your when you have the map screen, it's just kind of a blue display. Buildings are represented in light blue. You have your avatar, and he'll motion, or he or she will motion in a walking or running fashion, depending on how fast you're going. You'll see the little points of interest on your screen, and then you'll also see Pokemon icons. Sorry, the bigger ones for the gyms. The Pokemon icons within your area, and they'll be giving off a little radius thing as you are giving off your own. So you just line those two radii up, and as on the overlap, that's where you'll be able to catch them, and that's when it'll automatically click to the screen where you can actually look around for it and capture your Pokemon. About the gyms, I haven't tried those out yet. You have to be level 5, so I'm still working up to that. But they have larger gym indicator lights that are indicator pieces on your screen, which are actually a lot of fun. It actually shows above them the type of Pokemon that you'll be fighting. I think I saw a Vaporeon at one point. Like I said, I'm not level 5 yet, so I can't battle yet. I haven't figured that out. But hopefully more on that when I figure it out. The one other thing I want to talk about is the coins. So with your coins, you can actually buy things like more Pokeballs, incense, which I believe you put down, like let's say you're at work all day, you just burn the incense and it'll note your location. It'll burn for about 30 minutes, attracting certain wild Pokemon to your area. So I haven't tried that out yet, but it seems like a fun way to do that. Okay, another fun thing that I really want to talk about that I actually just discovered kind of tooling around with the Poke Centers a little bit more is the locations on the map. The ones I was talking to you about more, like the little fun locations around your city and things like that. What they do is when you click them, they actually bring up an image of it, and I think I talked about that. But in addition to that image, what you can also do... Okay, another fun thing that I wanted to talk about is those little locations I was telling you about on your maps that pop up. They have like fun little local spots around you. They also actually serve a bit of a purpose. So when you pull them up, there's a circular icon shaped like a Pokeball that has a picture of whatever it is that you're near inside of it. What you can do is you can actually flick it and spin that icon around, and it'll actually drop out items. So you can get Pokeballs, or you can get more incense, or you can get other things too. I just tried it out a couple of times, and I got like 5 extra Pokeballs from 2 of the ones that are just located near where I'm at right now. So that was actually a lot of fun. The last thing that I want to talk about is the coins. So you can actually use coins to purchase in-game perks like Pokeballs and incense, and I think I talked about a few of those. What are some of the other things? Yeah, Pokeballs, you can get like an upgrade to your backpacks and get a larger inventory and things like that, which is nice and fun. The one thing that kind of caught me a little bit off guard is in most games where you have in-game purchasing, is they at least start you off with some level of, like some amount of money on your own. Like they'll start you off with like 25 coins or something like that. They'll start you off with like 25 coins here or 50 coins there. Instead, this game just says you can just start buying them, like 99 cents buys you 100 coins or something like that. So, it's relatively cheap, but I haven't done it yet. I might do it a little bit later, do a little in-game purchasing and stuff like that. But that was one of those things that I thought maybe they should have started off initially leading with giving you a good 50 coin or something like that. But that's really my only complaint. Let's see. Other than that, I think it's actually pretty fun. I'm excited to play more of it. I'll probably be playing it a lot this afternoon. I might, fire it up while I'm at the gym today, play around with it, see how I like it and stuff like that. So stay tuned for hopefully some more reviews on this. And yeah, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.